Hey, it's Todd Shapiro from the Todd Shapiro Show on SiriusXM, and we're in my house today with my lovely little guy, Hoffy. Hoffy, come here. Come on. No? Yeah. Oh. I tried. Okay. The reason why I got a small dog, my mother, at the time, I was working in radio, and my mother somehow came on the show and we were talking about life, and my mom's a very outgoing lady. I mentioned to her, well, you know, I'm going out and I'm looking at a dog and I'm gonna get a dog soon, and you'll see that at least I can take care of something. And she laughed hysterically and said that I wouldn't be able to take care of an animal, of a pet, that she didn't think I was responsible enough. Squirrel. Nice. And race roof. Attaboy. I was so adamant of him being at our wedding. Right after we said our IDs, literally he released him on the aisle, and everyone's like, Hoff's gonna run all over the place. And I knew from day one, part of my plan, that he's gonna run right to us. And sure enough, he just ran directly to us. We picked him up, and the applause and the celebration was so fitting.
And one for daddy.
And one for daddy.
Raise your roof. The perception of a man with a small dog, and I've learned otherwise, seeing a man walk on a leash with a little tiny dog was just a bit funny and maybe questionable to me. Why can't you take care of a big dog?
I think she's saying they're not manly enough. And it's
all it is.
And I'll tell you this though, with wholeheartedly,
It's a false perception.
No, I'm not manly enough. So it's actually, there's nothing wrong with that perception whatsoever. Totally the reason why I bought the house, set the mood button. I don't know about you, but I'm ready for a romantic night with Hoff. Come here, buddy. Come on. No? Okay. Just me again. I've built up a lot of good relationships in this world because I've never asked people for a thing, and I'd like to think that I'm a good guy. And despite a radio perception at one point, I think that this new radio show really proves who I am. And that's why Russell Peters will hang out on the show for an hour and 20 minutes, even though his PR team at 10 minutes was like, come on, we got to go, bud.
So this is what we're doing right away. We're getting into a welcome to the Todd Shapiro Show here on SiriusXM Canada Laughs, channel 168, a channel that's truly known for helping comedians and putting comedians out there. And if there's one Canadian comedian who's probably helped every single Canadian comedian, I'm stuttering. I think I'm nervous, actually. And none of them are in this room except for this main guy here. We have something in common, believe it or not. We were both on Video on Trial, and he's only the third highest paid comedian in the world, and he can't quite get to second. Russell Peters, everybody.
Hey, thanks, guys. Thanks, Theodore Shapiro.
How are you? It's Todd. Yeah.
I know, that's why I always thought Todd was short for Theodore, but...
Ted.
Yeah.
It's Ted. How are you, buddy?
I'm good, buddy. How are you?
I'm great.
I'm 41 years old, so it's very funny for me to talk about how my mother would be proud, because you would just think after establishing a great career, being married, I think she'd be very proud, but it's funny to say that. On a very sincere side, it's been one of the best things in my life for sure, to have our daughter.